Billy Kidman and Booker T defeated Harlem Heat 2000 in an okay match. 1.5 stars again, believe it or not. Nice power slam by Stevie Ray. And then the faces dominate at the start until Kidman gets caught coming off the top. Then he plays the face in peril. Big T does a free willy on over the guardrail onto Kidman. Heels concentrate on a beat on Kidman until he hits a bulldog on Stevie and gets a hot tag to Booker. Bookends both men, but Harlem Heat come back with a double sidewalk slam. Kidman sunset flip. Big T for the win. When he wasn't the legal man, I noticed. And you're like, oh god, here we go. Match is, honest to God, better than I was expecting. Honestly, it was. I have so little time for Harlem Heat 2000. I mean, Big T, who of course was Ahmed Johnson, is just shit. Yeah? Whereas Stevie Ray was obviously the untalented one in the original Harlem Heat. Everyone knows that the talented one was Booker T. So my expectations were obviously pretty limited because I'd never had much time for Billy Kidman, to be honest. But, 1.5 stars. Next then, Vampiro defeated Fit Finley in a pretty poor Falls Count Anywhere match. So back and forth at the start with Vampiro hitting some nice stiff kicks. Finley gets a chain, puts it off the face of Vampiro, but Charles Robinson takes it off him, which is weird. Uncensored, the referee's going to be more lenient. You can't use a chain, I'm having that. Weird. They brawl through the crowd, then up to the concourse, then to a bathroom. Trust me, nothing of note happened on the way. I'd tell you everything what happened if you like, but there was so nothing that it's like, fuck it. Vampiro attempts to dive off the top of a loo door. That's got to be seen to be believed, to be honest, because he's at the top. You're like, no, he's not. Yeah, he did. I say attempts because he failed. He went. They brawl outside the arena, then back inside. Trinity. Who the fuck's Trinity? Finley gets a big back body drop, but Vampiro hits the nail in the coffin for the 3. The thing about this match, especially, is actually could have been alright because it was pretty entertaining for what it was, but the lighting, because of course they went to the back and they didn't have any professional spotlights there, you could hardly see what was going down. This one incidentally also lasted 8:44. Can you believe that? I give it 0.5 star. It could have been bad. It could have been. But then, from here. Right, from there, the show's running alright, isn't it? I'm saying okay matches, you're getting... So far, we've gone for half, a quarter, a half, a 1.5, a half. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I swear to God, right, this show just plummets. I promise you, if you're watching this show at this point, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I know I'm not giving the matches exactly high star ratings, but it's watchable. For someone like me, it's particularly watchable because, of course, I'm watching it from a historical standpoint. I'd never seen this show, so this is the first time I've seen this. But then, these last matches are so poor. The Harris brothers defeated the Marmalukes to win the tag team titles in an awful no disqualification match. Not actually sure who the faces in this one are because the Marmalukes act like heels, but then they start a clock to get the crowd clapping along with them. And you're like, aren't you meant to be heels? But then, of course, the Harris brothers are part of the NWO. Again. And aligned with Jeff Jarrett. So one has to assume that they're the heels. After some seriously sloppy offense from one of the Harris brothers, I don't know which one's which. Do you, honestly, know which one is? Everything Johnny the Bull does as well looks awful. He tries to he tries to get in the ring and goes through the ropes and face plants. He actually bounces his face off the canvas as he tries to get in the ring, and you're like, oh, man. Let me tell you something, people. H-Bomb gets 2 for the Marmalukes. H-Bomb, of course, is the Harris brothers' finishing move. Disco pops up one of the Harris brothers with a tag team belt. Then the Harris brothers do the same. They use one of the tag team belts, hit a H-Bomb, and get the win. So in the titles, literally no reaction. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our first dud of the evening because this was bollocks. I mean, seriously, stupid booking. If the Marmalukes are the faces, you know, if one of these two teams has got to have the tag team titles, my God, Mark P gives it to the Marmalukes every time. The Harris brothers didn't do anything in WCW. They didn't do anything when they were DOA in the fucking WF. Awful. But then, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, it actually got worse as Dustin Rhodes defeated Terry Funk in an absolutely fucking atrocious bull rope match. This was so bad from two talented workers. How the fuck did they put on such a terrible match? The build-up for this match seemed to revolve around a chicken, right? So Dustin, remember the last one at Super Bowl, these two were tagging together, weren't they? They were working together, Rhodes was in Funk's corner. Rhodes hit him with a chair, and then Funk came out with a chicken with Dusty written on it and goes, "This is your old man, you're fat, and you are." In fact, after Dusty's made his entrance, Dustin, Funk comes out with a chicken, and the chicken has got Dusty written on it, and he's got his hand inside the chicken. And you're like, oh my sweet lord. Funk gets on the mic, and says, "Here's your little brother," and what comes up? Ah! A man dressed in a chicken suit, and he starts fucking getting... Oh! Rhodes chases him away. Funk then hits Rhodes with the chicken. Nice DDT gets 2 for Funk. And then I noticed that the cowbell hasn't been attached yet. It's a cowbell match. But who wants to see them attach the cowbell? Incidentally, can I just point out something, that I hadn't thought. I don't know why this didn't occur to me at the time, There's a bull rope match, and the main event is a strap match. Isn't that just gimmick overkill to the fucking left? But no, wait, because the next match is a lumberjack match. And we've had a Falls Count Anywhere match. Yes, it's uncensored, I understand that. It's like Extreme Rules these days, every match has got a slip on it. We're like, oh, come off it. A bull rope match and a strap match, aren't they pretty much identical? Man and man tied together. Stupid. Funk uses the cowbell for two as Rhodes gets his hand on the ropes. In a bull rope match, he gets his hand on the ropes, there's no disqualification. You don't have to, if you get your hand on the ropes, nothing happens. It's so daft. Various bell shots and they brawl around the ring. Finally attached to bull rope after 4 minutes of action. DDT gets 2 for Dustin, as does a release atomic drop, which I've never seen before, I don't think. Gets him up in an atomic drop position and then just launches him. That's interesting, that's quite novel, It doesn't save the match in any way. Chicken Guy comes out again, and he's got sound effects. They're playing clucking noises over the PA. And you're like, this is ratings gold! I can just see the buy rate now. I'll tell you the buy rate in a moment, if you like, just so you can have a giggle with me. Dustin gives the chicken beats, but then if it wasn't already weird, chicken man, it really gets weird, because Funk gets on the mic and he makes it an I Quit match. He changes the rules mid-match, which I'm pretty certain you can't do. But see, hey, it's uncensored, let's do it. So he starts pummeling Dustin with the bell, until he quits. But the announcers say, you can't do that, because it's not an I Quit match. It's pinfall or submission only. And you're like, why? Dustin gets up, he hammers Funk with the bell. A pile driver onto the bell, get the 3 for Dustin. Thank God. And honestly, I'm honest to God, not lying. I promise you. But when I know when this match had finished, I looked down, I looked down at my notes and I was just like, oh dear. And I sort of did a sort of double take. Because all of my left hand here, I had a rash. I've never got a rash from watching a wrestling match before. I haven't since. Because I've watched a lot of wrestling since this. But I was just like, damn, that was a bad match. Do you know what rating I gave this? Yes? Honestly, -1 star. This was beyond the dud. This was terrible. In so many ways. I mean, oh my God, I hope I never see this show again.